Hi, it's Anne-Marie, and welcome to your Full Body Express workout. For today's workout, we are going to utilize your Lagree cables. If you don't have cables, you can use hand weights instead. So when we get to the part to attach your cables, make this transition fast to keep that heart rate going. If you're not familiar with attaching your cables, go ahead and practice them now. We all want to start with everything Velcro to the back of your carriage, and then remove the cables so they're not attached. When we do go to attach them, we're going to hook this furthest ring on your cable to the carabiner like so. Like I said, if you don't have the cables, we're going to be using hand weights instead of those cables. All right, you ready to get started? We are on one black spring. We're going for giant wheelbarrow. Now, any core work we do on the back of your microformer, you could always do on the front of your microformer instead. We're going to get started with that giant wheelbarrow. Knees on your back platform, hands on the back of your carriage. We're pressing into that modified plank position. Arms only will extend out for 4 counts. Arms only come in. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms only go out. 2, 3, 4. Then arms only slowly come back in. Plug your shoulders down away from your ears the entire time. It's out. 2, 3, 4. Then slowly coming back in. So that lower body is nice and silent. All we're doing is hinging at those shoulders. Take it time. Take it nice and slow and steady. It is your first move of class, and it is an express class, so not as many moves. So we want to focus on really getting that heart rate going right from the start. You got 15 seconds, so we set your elbows down, going for that giant kneeling crunch. Knees will stay on your back platform in 10 seconds. Elbows drop to your carriage. We're going for that giant kneeling crunch. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Drop your elbows down, knees stay. Press out to that modified plank position. Then rounding out your spine, pull that carriage in for 4 counts. Then slowly release right back out. Good, keep your shoulders plugged down. Pull up through that center core nice and strong. Making that letter C, then slowly return back out. So this is a move where you want to do where you don't drag by pulling your hips back. It is all about thinking about vacuuming that belly button to that spine to lift up a couple inches. That neck naturally looks back at those knees as you round up, and then slowly come back to that starting position. Good, round up, make that letter C curve up through that center core. Woo, feel it fire up. Then back down to that starting position. You got it, 20 seconds on the clock to go. Almost there. We're gonna attach your cables coming up. We're gonna be on 2 black springs. We're going newspaper. Now you can either grab your hand weights or use your cables. You have 10 seconds. Knees will be on your back platform. Cables or weights in your hands. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Newspaper. 2 black springs. You're going to hook those cables nice and fast. Knees will be on your back platform. Grabbing those short black handlebars. You're going to have your butt off your heels. Now cross your cables right and left and right. Elbows glued by your rib cage. Open up for 4 counts. If you don't have these cables, just have your weights in your hands. Same thing. Elbows glued by that rib cage, hips stuck under. Open up for 4 counts. Using your delts, the tops of the arms to do that rotation. On the way back in, don't let that carriage hit that front platform. So stop right before you hit that front platform and slowly open back up. Keeping yourself from arching into that lower back, so hips stuck under. Slowly open and back in. Press your shoulders down away from your ears. Now palms can be facing in or up. Keep going with this. If you're using those weights, same thing. Palms can be facing in or up. Slowly open up or right back in. If you're using these weights, stop your hands, your body width apart. Keep constantly thinking about squeezing your butt, pulling that lower core in nice and strong. Good, open up slow and steady. 20 seconds right here. Working that rotation for the tops of those shoulders, super important before we head into this arm work. 10 seconds, we go chest opener. You're gonna uncross your cables. Bring those hands right by those hips. We're gonna uncross those cables. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Uncross those cables, hands come by your hips. Cables or weights are right by your hips, shoulders plugged down. Now you're pressing back into that low V, pressing away from your body. Then on the way back in, stop your knuckles right by your hips. We go slow, it's back. 2, 3, 4, then slowly come back in. Stop those knuckles right by those hips. and return right back out. Core pulls in, hips tuck under, squeeze your butt. We want to engage that lower core so everything stays nice and neutral in that lower spine, not arching into that lower back. Keep going with this. Those weights, you're doing the same thing. You're in that low V, palms are facing back. You press back and away from your body, and then on the way back in, stop those knuckles right by your hips. Not letting that rotation come in front of you. Pressing back to that low V, opening that chest. Remember, even though it is called chest opener, it is an upper back exercise. It's a wonderful posture exercise. 20 seconds till we extend all the way back. Just breathe 15 seconds. Push through mud. That's how slow you're going. We're going to extend your arms all the way back. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Extend all the way back. Just hold. Just hold. Feel that shake fire up. You have 15 seconds. We're going to hinge at your hips, going for sexy back. You have 10. Keep your cables in your hands or your weights. We're going sexy back. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Hinge forward. Butt's going to hover 1 or 2 inches off your heels. Elbows glued in by your rib cage. Palms start facing in. Now slowly extend back. Make sure you get to that furthest extension. That's going to engage those triceps, the back side of those arms. Then bend at your elbows, slowly rotating back in. Shoulders plugged out. Slowly press back. Extend all the way back. And then slowly rotating back in. Making sure you're not coming up for this bicep curl, as that's going to release tension off. So our main focus is that extension back. That is super important. So if you can't get all the way back, option take off 1 black spring. If you need more tension, just walk your knees to the ground. But remember, it's not about these first 2 counts. It's about what happens with our arms on count 3 and 4. Can we get to that furthest extension? Can you feel those triceps fire up? Woo! And hit mine. Then slowly come back in. Good. Exhale. Press your shoulders down. Same thing. If we're going with these weights, we never want to come all the way in for that bicep curl. We're keeping it in your triceps, your backside of your arms. So extend back, then slowly coming in. Don't worry. We'll hit biceps and back coming up. Extend back and come all the way in. Are we shaking yet? You have 15 seconds, so we're going to extend those arms all the way back. Keep going. Remember, it's your express workout. Make the most of every move that we're in. We extend all the way back. You have 5. We extend back. You have 3. 2. Extend back and hold and hold and hold there. You have 15 seconds. We're going tailbone angel. Keep your cables in your hands in 10. Butt's going to be on the back platform. Heels are going to be on your rail. We stay facing the front, tailbone angel in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Sit your butt to that back platform. My heels go between numbers 2 and 3. You want to keep your soft butt in your elbows. Elbows are at shoulder height. Now we open it up, squeeze through that upper back, and slowly come right back. Now this range of motion is very, very small. Just a couple inches back and a couple inches returning in. Core is down, butt is squeezed. This is a move that sometimes I definitely have to drop down to 1 black spring with, especially if you're feeling a lot of tension pull from your traps. Just quickly grab that spring, take it off. You want to keep your body in that constant tension, moving this entire time, not trying to take breaks. So if you find you're taking a lot of breaks, just take a swing load off. It's no big deal. It's no judgment to the movement. We want you to get the most effective workout for your body. 15 seconds, so we hold it all the way open. Option to lift your legs up as well, engaging that core. Take what speaks to you. 8 seconds, we hold all the way open. We're going to hold it all the way open. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it all the way open. Just hold, plug your shoulders down. Right here, 18 seconds, hold. We're going to be on 1 red or 1 red, 1 black seated row. You have 10 seconds, 1 red or 1 red, 1 black. You're going to sit on the ground behind your back platform facing the front. We're going for that seated row in 5. Boom, shaking. 3, 2, here we go. 1 red, 1 black, or just 1 red. You're going to come sit on the ground behind that back platform. Now place your heels against that back rail. Right here, if you're using weights, you can stand up, hinging at those hips. You're going to drive your elbows back for 4 counts, squeezing through your shoulder blades, and then slowly release back out. Plug your shoulders down. Heels can be on that back platform. Now, this is our last thing with our cables right here, so make the most of it. Really, if you're going for that back row with those weights, really close your eyes. Feel that pencil squeeze between your shoulder blades as you come back, pulling through that center core. Pause for a second or 2 at that furthest contraction. And then on the way back out, put on the brakes. It's back, it's biceps. I just had to move both of my heels to that center cushion part on my back platform so that my straps wouldn't catch on my legs. Take your time to resist, back out. So don't think about driving up with your shoulders, think about pulling back. Posture work. Now, as you know, we didn't do any chest work with these cables because every time we plank, every time we do core work, that chest is involved in that plank position. So we really wanted to focus on that posture work with these cables today. Take your time. Try not to come out to that furthest extension out, letting that tension release off of these cables, keeping that constant state of energy going on this entire time. 20 seconds right here. Nice work on this posture. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Working back and biceps nice and strong. Just breathe. 10 seconds. We're going to drive your elbows all the way back. How we doing? How we feeling? We're going to drive those elbows all the way back in 5, 4, 3, 2. Elbows all the way back and hold. Press your shoulders down away from your ears. Right here we're going. Release 1 inch and in 1 inch. On deck we have runner's lunge for that left leg. One red, one black spring. We're going to come to the very front of your microformer facing the front, which means in 10 seconds we take your cables off. We put them off to the side. We're done with cables in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Runner's lunge, left leg. So take those cables off. You're going to come to the ground. So you can be a floor runner's lunge or regular runner's lunge. Left foot is front. Right foot presses against that carriage. Here we go. Left foot is in front of your microformer or on that front platform. Right toe is in that pocket between your carriage rail and the cushion. Make sure your right toe is not all the way down. Just slightly press against the top. Now we're working this left leg. I want you to start in that isometric hold. Dig that left knee right over that left ankle. Sit down 1 more inch, pull in that core. Get this left leg fired up. Just hold right here. Square your hips off to the front. We're going to extend that right leg out in only to intensify this hold on this left leg. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Right leg goes out. 2, 3, 4. Then right leg comes back in. Stopping that right knee underneath that right hip. And then slowly return back out. Pull into your core. Chest is nice and open. We are hinging at those hips because when you're upright, you're going to put a lot of compression in your lower back. Unless you have super flexible hip flexors, I would say take a gentle hinge forward. But everybody's body is going to be different. We want to work this left glute. So by hinging forward ever so slightly, it's going to keep all that power in that left leg. Take that right heel nice and high. So dig through that left heel nice and strong. Pull into your core. Relax your shoulders down. How are we feeling with that left leg? Is it good? Can you sink down 1 more inch right here? We did that upper body. Engage through that core. Send that right leg out for 4 counts. On the way back in, put on the brakes. Keeping that right heel lifted the entire time. Have your hands gently resting on those hips. Recognize is one hip dipping lower than the other. Lift them so they are nice and even. I just noticed my right hip was dipping, so I lifted it up to remain square with that left hip. That put more energy in that left side. Can you sink down 1 more inch here? Can you dig all your power through that left heel? Dig that power. Pulling that lower core nice and strong. We're going to hold that right leg to your halfway hold in 5. Right leg halfway hold. You have 3, 2, halfway hold. Just hold. Sink down 1 more inch into those legs. Just hold. Exhale. Just hold. Feel that left leg shake. Feel the fire up. How we doing? 10 seconds. We go back into full range of motion. You're going to press out first before you come in 5, 4, 3, 2. Press out first before you slowly come back in. Keep digging through that left heel. Sink down 1 more inch. Core pulls in. Protect that lower back. Woo! Heavy pushing leg move right here. You got it. If that right leg is starting to shake too much, don't press that right leg out too far. We want to keep all this power in your left leg. You can do it. Yes, you can. 20 seconds right here. We have 1 more hold. You're doing phenomenal. Check in with that posture. Hips tuck under, all those hips nice and even. 10 seconds. We hold that right knee underneath that right hip again. Here we go for that hold. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it nice and strong. Sink down 1 inch right here. Right leg out 1 inch, in 1 inch. You're ready. We're going weighted squats. Left foot front platform, right foot carriage in 10. Left foot front platform, right foot carriage in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Left foot front platform, right foot carriage. Press that carriage out nice and far. Now sink into a low squat for 4 counts. And then slowly rising up. Make sure your right foot is as close to the front of your carriage as you can make it. It's an express workout, so we want to bring as much intensity as we can to these legs and slowly rise up. Squeeze your butt at the top and then pull those hips back down and sink back down. Get nice and low. Protect that lower back. Chest is open. We're not leaning forward to lower down. We're bending at those knees, pulling those hips back. Keeping those knees slightly flared open, then slowly rising up. Good. Get that heart rate going. All we're doing is giving your lower back a little bit of a break before we head into the runner's lunge for that right leg. You got it nice and strong. Root it down to rise up. Yes. We're going to hold this low in 20 seconds. Connect with your feet right now. Both heels, both big toes, both pinky toes are glued down. As you rise up, think about how much energy you can press down through your feet. We're going to hold this down to that nice low lunge. Here we go. We hold this down in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down low. Press down through your feet. Right here, it's up 1 inch and down 1 inch. You got 10 seconds. Get ready. Runner's lunge, right leg. Pivot to face the front. Right foot goes on the floor or your front platform in 5, 4, 3, 2. Pivot to face the front. Right foot goes on the floor or it can be on the front platform. Left toe goes in that nook between your rail and your cushion. Now get your power in this right leg to start with. Gentle hinge forward at those hips. Dig through that right heel. We're taking that left leg out for slow 4 counts. Then left leg comes in. Keep that right knee tracking over that right ankle. Pull in through your core. That left leg is going to be a little shaky because we have already worked it. Keep that power going down through that right foot nice and strong. Pull that core and protect your lower back. Dig down. Feel that shake, fire up. I'm proud of you guys. We got this express workout. Almost there. We're in the 3rd quarter of class right here. I know your time is precious, which is probably why you're doing this express workout. But right now, I challenge each and every one of us to tune out everything else. Tune into how you can connect with your body even more. How can you get that right leg shaking even more? Pull into your core, protect that back. If you feel that lower back on that left leg really start to fire up, try not to press out as far with this left leg. Instead, dump all that energy into that right side of your body. You have 15 seconds till this first isometric hold. You got to sink low into this right leg. Just breathe, bring oxygen to your muscles. We're going to hold for this first isometric hold in that right leg. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, nice and low. Just hold, dig through that right heel. Dig, dig, squeeze that right glute. Sink down 1 more inch. Pull through your core. 10 seconds, we go back in a full range of motion. Press out first before you come in. We're going full range of motion. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Press out first before you slowly come back in. Dig through that right heel. Pull through that core nice and strong. Sink down 1 more inch. You gotta hang on to it. Stay through that right heel. Get everything fired up. I promise you, mentally shift your energy out of that left leg into that right. You can do it last thing for your legs right here. Core pulls in. Sink down 1 more inch. You got 20 seconds, so 1 more hold. Keep those hips nice and even. So once again, set your hands on those hips. Recognize is one hip dip being lower than the other. If it is, lift it up, square it off. We want nice, even hips. That's going to allow us to put more energy into our working leg. Get ready. We're going for that halfway hold with that left leg one last time in 5. Halfway hold in 3, 2. Halfway hold. Just hold. Sink down even lower into this right leg. Dig through that right heel. Here we go. Left leg goes out 1 inch. Left leg goes in. Feel that shake happen in that right leg. You gotta hang on to it. Keep going. Keep pressing down. Coming up, we are gonna be in those reverse chopsticks. So 1 black spring, 2 blacks if you need assistance. We're gonna start in a reverse plank position and go from there. 1 black spring, 2 blacks if you need assistance. Hands on your carriage, toes on your front platform. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. 1 black spring, 2 black springs if you need assistance. Hands on your carriage, toes on your front platform. We press out to that plank position. Once you're in that plank, left foot stays. Right toes pop up on that left heel. Now we lift those hips to the sky for 4 counts. And then slowly come back down to that plank position. Pull up through your core to lift. It's lift. 2, 3, 4. Engage through those legs. Down nice and strong. Plug your shoulders down away from your ears. Really drive that belly button up as you lift up. Try not to come all the way up to a pike as that drops too much energy into your shoulders. Option for modification, you can set both feet down going for a plank to pike. You can also take that twisted wheelbarrow or that twisted kneeling saw. Take what you can embrace. You're doing so good. Right here, 20 seconds on the clock. Pull up to your core. You got it. We're taking in 15 seconds down for that twisted kneeling saw. Elbows drop to your carriage. Left knee stacks under that right knee on your front platform. Twisted kneeling saw, left oblique in 5, 4, 3, 2. Elbows drop to your carriage. Left knee stacks under that right knee on your front platform. Arms only extend out for 4 counts. Arms only slowly come back in. We're not here for long. Just a short stop over to give you a break from those wrists. Arms only out for 4 counts. Good, hinging out their shoulders, arms only come in. Everything stays nice and square to the back. Pull that belly button into that spine. If it's in your lower back too much, angle those knees down towards that front platform even more. Assess what you need. Here we go, 15 seconds till we extend your arms all the way out. We have 10. We're gonna extend those arms all the way out. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms all the way out and hold right here. Lift up through that left hip 1 inch and back down. Lift up, back down. Good, feel that left oblique fire up. Get ready, chopsticks with that right side. We're coming to your hands and toes. Right foot will stay planted. Left toes go onto that right heel. In 5, reverse chopsticks. You have 3, 2, here we go. Hands and toes. Right foot stays, left toes go to right heel. Lift up through those hips. Pull up through that lower core. Back down to that plank. Plug your shoulders down away from your ears. Lift up through that core. Try really hard not to come all the way up to that pike, as that drops too much energy into those shoulders. Pull nice and strong. Remember, options to come down to this twisted wheelbarrow. You can go to that twisted kneeling saw. You can hold a side plank. Wherever you go, just try to keep your body in that constant energy, that constant state of movement the entire time. Connect with your breath. Vacuum that belly button to that spine. Pull it in. Nice and strong. Not suck it in to hold it without using your breath, but pull it in, still engaging through that breath. 20 seconds, we come down that reverse twisted kneeling saw. Elbows drop to your carriage. Right knee stacks under that left knee on that front platform. We have 10 seconds, almost there. Reverse twisted kneeling saw, right oblique in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Right knee stacks under that left knee on that front platform. Elbows on your carriage, arms only go out. 2, 3, 4. Then arms come in. Stop your shoulders right over those elbows and slowly extend out. Slightly angle those knees down towards your front platform if it's in your lower back too much. Then pull in. Try not to dump down into your shoulders, rather press away from that carriage and plugging your shoulders down from your ears. You guys, we are almost done with class. Show up right here. In 20 seconds, we're gonna go for those little mini crunches. Keep pulling that belly button into that spine. Keep engaging that lower core. That's gonna help protect that back. Gotta hang on to it. Everything is stable right now in that lower body, but it is about to lift in 10 seconds. Arms extend all the way out. Here we go. Arms extend all the way out. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms extend all the way out. Here we go. Tiny lift to that right oblique and right back down. Lift to that right oblique and right back down. Beautiful. We get to go to that reverse plank position. We're going reverse alternating dancing bear to finish. Hands on your carriage, toes on that front platform. We have 10 seconds. Reverse alternating dancing bear to finish. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Pop up to those hands and toes. Once you're in that plank, you're going to bend your knees towards that right elbow. Stop your knees underneath those hips. Slowly return back out to that plank. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your inner thighs. Knees angle towards that left elbow. Slowly back out to that plank. Good. Keep going. Knees bent to that right side. Take your time. Slowly back out to that plank. Pull that lower core and knees to that left. Stop your knees underneath those hips. Back out. Keep going. You guys take your time with this. Really try hard not to over twist. So think about a clock angling towards 1 o'clock, angling towards 11 o'clock. You can always go for those hip dips. You can press out for that kneeling saw, dropping your hips to the right, center, left, center. You can hold a plank, whatever gets you to this finish line. Keep going, keep going. We have just over 20 seconds on the clock. Good, keep angling. Take your time. The slower you go, the more that heart rate's gonna get going. We are almost out of this. Pull through that core, keeping your butt in line with those shoulders nice and strong all the way to that finish line. We got it, we have 10 seconds. We are gonna come for this recovery coming up. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, recover, child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart, extend those arms out front. Good work, everyone. Take one big deep breath through your nose. Big exhale through your mouth. Just relax down. Melt down all that tension away from your neck, your jaw, your shoulders, your forehead, fingers, and toes. Another big deep breath in. Another big exhale. Take all the time in the world that you need for you, that you need for your body. I'm Anne-Marie. Thank you so much for taking the time to come here for this full body express workout today. I hope you have the best day ever. Hydrate, and I'll see you soon. Bye.